Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jesse. You know me as Corrupt, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, guys, I am going to be counting down the top 10 coolest ghost Pokemon. Sorry if my voice sounds dry. I am like super dehydrated. I've been drinking water all day, and it's not working. So if you hear it in my voice, then yeah. A couple things to clarify before this video. I am doing this unscripted, which I never do. All of my videos that are top 10s, top 5s, stuff like that, everything is scripted. My gameplay is the only thing that's like not scripted and stuff. But today's video isn't scripted, and I just want to see how I can do with this being unscripted, and if I can do a lot of or so, you know, like I normally do, because yeah. And the next one is, I've got some cool stuff in the works. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification, because I'm really excited for this little small project that I do have coming along, and you guys can't know what it is until I hit 100 subscribers. So make sure you do subscribe and hit that bell so you can see that video when it comes out. It's already on my channel. It's scheduled and unlisted until I hit 100, so make sure you do subscribe. But anyway, guys, last thing, as always, this is completely my opinion, and therefore I should have 0 dislikes, because if you dislike this because of my opinion, then you obviously have mental issues. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into the top 10 coolest ghost Pokemon in the games. Number 10, I have Aegislash. This is, you know, the top 5, or the lower 5, I guess. I'm not saying that they're bad, right? There's 40 to 50. I don't actually know the real number of ghost Pokemon, so obviously this is in the top 10. Aegislash is low on my list, mainly because even though it's really cool aesthetically and how it does have an attack and defense, and its moveset is honestly pretty good, there's nothing really that like really pops to me. It is good competitively, and I do like how it can change forms, and I do like the defense more so less than the attack. There really isn't anything that really makes it stand out to me, and it's low enough on the list that it's still really good. It's just not the best, you know. So number 9 on my list is Lunala, and I chose Lunala here instead of higher up because if it comes to the cards, Lunala is my favorite freaking card, and maybe I might do a video. I've been thinking about that, doing a video on the Lunala card, and you guys will see why. But I love Lunala as a Pokemon. As a legendary, I will play Ultra Moon and Moon regularly instead of Sun and Ultra Sun. Lunala is just great aesthetically. I freaking love the whole bat it's got going on, and whatever its specialty move is, I honestly forgot, because I always use Dawnwing's Necrozma instead of Duskmane, so I only use Moongeist Beam and Light that burns the sky, you know. So whatever its move is, yeah, I really like it, and I like the whole third eye effect and how it like is the moon. It's really cool Pokemon, and definitely one of my favorite ideas for a legendary. Number 8, I chose Gengar, and so here it is, okay? Super unpopular opinion, I think Gengar is boring and okay? Its shiny form, a whole shade darker. Mega Evolution, pretty alright. Base and Haunter, so first stage, alright. It was supposed to, you know, be a ghost, and that's what I think of when I think of, you know, ghost Pokemon is Gengar. But it does have an extremely nostalgic feel, both card, anime, and the games, so it's on this list purely for its aesthetic feel and how nice it is. And it does have a good moveset, I will give it that, so there's always that. Number 7, I have Banette. And this one's actually a pretty funny story as to why it's my number 7 on the list. So, I don't have any photos, so I can't really show you guys, but I do have this jacket, right? And my jacket is covered in zippers, and I totally love the jacket. And I always feel like I'm Banette when I wear it, just because of the whole zipper feel that Mega Banette has. I say Mega Banette versus Banette, but you know, the jacket has a shit ton of zippers, and it always reminds me of Banette. And after I bought that jacket, I kind of found like a newfound love for Banette, because I did like Banette originally. It was a really cool idea for a Pokemon, and I did like it, but it was alright, you know. But it's definitely one of my favorite ghost types now because of that. Number 6 is Giratina. And, you know, here it is. Ready? He's a legendary, and he's Satan. Do I have to say more for Giratina? I mean, like, the fact that they made a quote-unquote Satan Pokemon is freaking amazing. And I think Giratina's design is, like, perfect. I did not know it was a ghost type at first. Only recently that I realized it was actually a ghost type. I guess I always like just thought it was a dark type. I've never really, I always used Palkia, you know, because Pearl to me was better than Platinum, so I never really got a chance to use Giratina all that much. But you know, that's whatever. It's Pokemon Satan, so that's why it's number 6. Number 5, I have Frostlass, and this is because it's purely aesthetic. Frostlass is amazing to look at. Again, one of these things that I just didn't realize that it was a ghost type, which it makes sense to me now, but you know, growing up I was like, what? No, it's just an ice type, you know? But Frostlass is super graceful, and I freaking love its design. I don't really know what else to say. It's just so nice to look at, and it's definitely one of my favorites. Number 4 goes to Shedinja, and I'm guessing you guys already can tell why it's number 4 on the list, and that's completely because of its evolution. Ninjask and Shedinja, you know, the whole open inventory thing, zero, it's got a whole 1 on HP, you know, 0 reason to use it. But I love that they actually made shedding into a Pokemon, and I think that's freaking hilarious, because I always thought that Shedinja was just a different evolution path. So you know, it's things like that that just that make Shedinja like really stand out to me, because I think it's funny how it evolves, sheds, and the shed becomes a ghost Pokemon. Like, that's weird, but I like it a lot. Number 3, I have Alolan Marowak. You know, Keybone as a ground, and then you would think that it would be a ground fire type from Alolan Marowak, but then it's a fire ghost type, and that's pretty cool. Aesthetically, Alolan Marowak is ridiculously cool. I love the bone staff, the dark color to it, and its moveset. I do like its moveset. Alolan Marowak also just, you know, I don't even know why I put it up this high, to be honest. I just knew that I liked it more than Shedinja, but then less than second, so I kind of just put it on here. It's basically just because aesthetically it's really cool, and it can also learn fire moves and ghost moves, and I think it's a really cool combo, a fire ghost type. So maybe that's the entire reason it's on here, but you know, my opinion. So alright, number 2, I have Decidueye. So my first playthrough on Ultra Moon, I did Litten and Incineroar, right? like everybody else. I did it because he was a glass cannon, and that was the easiest way to beat the game as my first game in years because my 3DS was stolen. So on my second playthrough that I decided to do a couple weeks ago, about a month ago I guess, I decided to go with Rowlet and Decidueye. And I am super happy I did. It was a lot more challenging because as a grass ghost type, it has an extreme amount of weaknesses. I was weak to almost every single island challenge, and it really freaking sucked. But after I got it really leveled up, it became an amazing Pokemon, and its Z moves are really cool. It doesn't have that much of a cool moveset, honestly. The largest thing you can look forward to is Leaf Storm, really. There's nothing else more than that. But it does have pretty good defense, and it was the starter that got me the farthest in Ultra Moon. I finished it almost, completely with 70 hours. And I really do just like Decidueye as a Pokemon. It's such a cool idea. I just don't know why it wouldn't be either ghost flying or grass flying. Hey guys, before we get into the #1 spot, I just want you guys to know that I'm happy that you made it this far into the video. If you could drop a like, that would be very much appreciated. Subscribe to become one of my little devils, and click that bell notification so you know when my weekly upload comes out. Anyway, on to #1. I mean, okay, so what else at #1 could it be? Like, honestly, you come to my channel on a top 10 coolest ghost Pokemon, and you don't expect Mimikyu to be #1? I mean, like, what the hell? Mimikyu is my favorite ghost Pokemon, and I'm totally being biased here. I love its backstory. I love its design. Mimikyu is... Okay, if you go watch my favorite Pokemon, Turtwig is #1. Mimikyu is #2. It's almost going to get that #1 spot. I am in love with Mimikyu. Just everything about it is freaking amazing, and I'm still hunting for that Mimikyu GX, and I can't seem to get it. I love to draw it. It's really easy to draw, but it's really, like, it's fun, and it's a great Pokemon. I do really like it competitively, and now that I know that it's going to be in Sword and Shield, I can't freaking wait. And I'm going to catch one. It's going to be my main Pokemon. I want to see my Dynamaxed Mimikyu. That'd be freaking awesome. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy this video. I know it wasn't scripted, so there was a whole lot of pause, whatever's in between. Tell me down below if it was better than the monotonous scripted ones, so I know kind of like where to draw the line. I can do like half script, half not, it doesn't really matter to me. But if you guys did enjoy, I hope you would please subscribe, drop a like, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.